I am the white ghost.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to. But maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
I knew you were
trying to do a Nick Cage.
Yeah, I knew you were going to pull that one. I had a feeling.
I know. I thought it was too obvious. I almost didn't go with it.
No, but it's good though. It's good because I think it really sums up where we're heading into, the shit show we're about to head into. So
yeah, no, that's fair. It's either that or I was going to do something really dramatic. I think.
Yeah. It's a good teaser for the.
Or I was going to scream the throne is my birthright. That was the other one. That was what I was thinking about doing. It was just like getting real far back and shouting.
The throne is my birthright. Here we are. New week, new movie. Mm-hmm. So new teardown coming.
New us,
right? We're refreshed. We're back.
Renewed.
We had the brazen. You heard the outtakes. You heard our takes on music, hopefully, right?
Yeah. Do you want more tiny episodes?
Let us
know. But when we solicit feedback later, we haven't even done the intro yet.
Pump the brakes, all right? So relax, listener. Just relax.
Yeah. Wait.
Good things come to those who wait. New trailer trash. What are we getting ourselves into this time, my friend? Jared?
Outcast. Sorry, I didn't wait for you to finish.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
The premise here is a mysterious warrior. Good start. I haven't read this. I'm going in blind like I have been lately. A mysterious warrior teams up with the daughter and son of a deposed Chinese emperor to defeat their cruel brother who seeks their death. What the
Okay.
All right. I think I'm gonna like this.
I mean, I think I'm in, right? So far, so good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There should be no problems with this one, right?
We haven't explicitly said it to the listener yet, but this is a Nick Cage / Christian Haydensen special, which two friends of the pod,
100%, absolutely.
Friends of the pod, we'd love to have you on. Fuck you anytime.
Our second or third favorite Canadian plus Nick Cage, right?
Yeah. Can't wait. Like, I'm excited about it. I think I'll have fun.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What could go wrong with Nick Cage and Christian Haydensen?
4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, in ancient China and a 4% Rotten Tomatoes score movie. What could possibly go wrong?
Chef's kiss. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh, this is sweet. Oh, fired up. Yeah, get ready. But before we get into the trailer, as always,
guess what?
Fan service.
We got him.
Tell me we got something.
Yeah. We got a lovely email from friend of the pod, Laurel. We can say friend of the pod, not only because she's a friend of the pod, but she has been mentioned also at least twice. I think.
At least twice, yeah.
Which
so friend of the pod.
We all know is the rule.
That's the rule. At least twice.
So Laurel, longtime listener, first time writer. Very excited about that, right? Mm-hmm. Subject line: It's Laurel meets that. Clever. Good writing.
Yeah.
I like it. She starts, Dear Jared and Russ.
Oh, she started with you, by the way. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. So clearly she's a longtime listener because she mixed it up. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like change around here. I don't like that. But okay.
I know you don't.
Yeah, carry on.
I mean, I saw her more recently than you, so
I wasn't invited. So
that's right. I didn't invite you explicitly.
Damn
no, I think you're away that weekend.
Oh yeah,
you're like in Connecticut or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guess you were away. You eat pizza or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Right. Yep. Carry on.
Sorry. Anyway, she starts. I am long overdue in writing to the hosts of one of my fave podcasts.
Yeah.
Great start.
Yeah, great start and correct.
Great start. Yeah,
and correct.
Let me just say, preface this, listeners. This is how you write an email.
Take notes, listeners. Other listeners, other than Laurel,
nice.
Everyone else. Yeah, be nice. There is no compliment sandwich here. I don't think. But
we'll find out. Please forgive the delay, but know that I've thought of sending a note and what it would say.
Always on the mind.
Thinking of you. Let's get right down to it. ITMT rules.
We did not pay her, by the way, but yes.
Rules hard.
Wow.
That's going on the website.
I mean, if we're doing like a testimonial page.
Yep.
Rules hard, in quotes, Laurel.
We should put fan service emails on the page. They become our property, right? As soon as you send us an email, it becomes our property.
We own everything about you and everything that you've sent to us. So yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we should do that. All right. I'll make that happen.
Testimonial page. Rules hard. Yeah. Boom.
In the spirit of ITMT, promising and then sometimes delivering.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I assure you, fan service will become part of the website.
We'll see how unlazy we get. Yep.
Yeah. She continues. There's comedy. There's arts criticism. The art being criticized often barely qualifying as such. I like that. There's debate. There's analysis. There's attempts at accents. There's friendship, and there's bad movies. It really has it all, she says. I took the words right out of my mouth. What a compliment. What a lovely email so far.
Yeah, so far. There's a lot of compliments so far. Where is the sandwich, though?
Yeah, she continues. I truly think you guys are doing an amazing job and commend you for, all caps, making something original.
What? In
a world that is sore for originality. So I don't think Laurel is familiar with all the other bad movies podcasts with white guys.
Yeah, probably beards. Not. Yeah, but probably not. But
like we have a lot in common with a lot of other people.
Yeah, we do, but you listen to one. Yes, thank you.
We are original. We have our own. We have our own. We have our own je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, we are our own snowflakes. We are two individual snowflakes.
That's right.
So
the flakiest.
No one can do what we do.
Mm-hmm. So thank you for appreciating that. We appreciate you. She continues. Fresh in my mind are thoughts I have on your episodes covering Zac Efron's The Lucky One.
Glad you got the actor's name correct.
Yeah, we don't stand for anything less. So thank you.
Yes, appreciate that.
Unfortunately, I've seen the movie and I agree with your overall take. That's a slow, boring burn without much payoff. Listeners, no need to watch, but maybe you should. See what I did there? She puts in parentheses. She's an advertisement. I love it.
That's great. Come on.
Yeah, doing all of our bits. Interesting that this was pre-Orange is the New Black, Taylor Schilling. I always assumed it overlapped. Also, I'd like to take this time to echo appreciation for Natasha Lyonne. What a lady. Have you seen interviews with her? I could listen to her talk and I could literally listen to her talk and watch her smoke cigarettes all day long, which I have not seen interviews with her, but that sounds delightful.
I have seen a in live person interview with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that on the pod?
We didn't, but
why didn't you bring that up?
Yeah, was that
bring it up now.
Well, was that an event of a company that used to, employ me?
Sick.
Yeah.
No, we should plug them. We need the stock to go up.
I need this.
I need you to keep focusing on editing the podcast.
When I say you, I mean we need this. We need this.
That's right.
She's awesome. Natasha Lyonne's awesome. And just a cool lady who's just, doesn't give a fuck and just there doing her thing. It's awesome.
Officially a friend of the pod now. So
we've said it 3 times. Hopefully she appears, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My only knock against her, this is Laurel, not me, is that she was with Fred Armisen for a good long time. And I don't care for that dud.
Really?
I do mean dud, not dude. So Laurel, not a fan of the Fred.
Wow, that's interesting. I did not know that they were together at some point.
I didn't either. I had no idea.
It's kind of and
weird combo.
Yeah, it is a weird combo. Actually, that is Okay.
Huh. Anyway, Laurel continues. There's mention of a jambalaya cook-off / potluck, which I do not recall, but I'm sure it happens. That sounds very likely.
Yeah, no, that's all coming back. Yeah,
a lot of New Orleans stock.
Yeah, we may have promised something.
That sounds right. A lot of Louisiana stuff going around.
Oh boy.
She says, please invite Griff and I to this. Shout out to Griff.
Griff, what up?
They are big Jamba fans and good Jamba chefs. So sounds like we got an Iron Chef competition on our hands now.
I think ITMT's coming to the table with some jambalaya and we're having a cook-off.
It sounds like a team ITMT cook-off a la Christian Haydensen special.
Yes.
Little Italy.
Yeah. Winner takes all of Toronto. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay.
She continues. Let's note that Jared started calling the Keith character Queeth about halfway through part 2, which of course is true.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, sounds about right.
Stand by that decision.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The podcast does sometimes make me want to watch the movies you cover. Case in point, and she might make Griff watch this on their mini moon But she says, don't tell him, which shit, I just read it.
So
cut that.
Hopefully he doesn't listen to this episode.
Yeah, just bleep it out. Yeah. Bleep out where I said,
okay.
And then bleep it out that second time. And then she's fine. Which pre-congratulations, Laurel and Griff are getting married later this month.
Heck yeah.
Maybe this weekend, actually.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Where's our invite? Where's our invite? What the hell? What?
I mean, that's okay. That's reason. We can't be invited to everyone's wedding, Russ.
I mean,
that's too many weddings.
Come on. All right. That's fine.
I know. She closes. I'll leave it there for now, but I have plenty more to share and we'll write in again soon. Thanks for being you. Love you both, Laurel.
That was just that was a compliment meal.
Yeah.
Not a sandwich. Yeah. It was a meal of just compliments.
Sides, entrees,
entree of compliments. So
yeah, it was the country buffet of fan service emails. So if you want to be like Laurel and have your email read to you again, back to you, by us, with our voices
on a major platform,
that's right, with our commentary, you can send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com, and we'll plug it again later. If you make it to the outro, which I know most of you do.
Outros are pretty great. Mm-hmm. Some say that's where the secret sauce lives.
Yep, in the sauce hole.
In the old sauce hole. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Trailer time?
Yeah, let's do this. All right, so here's the trailer for Outcast, starring Nicolas Cage and Christian Haydensen.
And not Andre 3000, for sure.
Not Andre 3,000? 3,000, yeah. Did you downgrade him to 2,000?
No. I think I just
misspoke.
I leaned a weird way. Yeah.
You leaned forward. And
I enunciated poorly.
Oh yeah, 3,000 sound like 2,000.
Yeah, longtime listeners will know I don't pronounce words well.
Yeah.
Or I like how we address longtime listeners as if they are like. I feel like we mostly have longtime listeners.
Yeah. Well,
at this point.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Right? You get some newbies, but
all right,
the core's sticking around. They want the tent. So
this trailer comes in hot and bleak.
Real bleak.
Right?
Yeah, off the get-go. Very Game of Thrones vibes.
Yeah, slow-mo shots. We got an establishing shot of like a big war field that happened, right? And we got slow-mo crusaders doing some... Yeah, Warfield.
Yeah, no, that's...
Thomas Warfield.
Garfield's cousin.
Yeah.
Well, I hate lasagna. I love Mondays.
John Harpercole's real cat. All right. Because Garfield's a figment of his imagination.
That's right.
So there's a field of war.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you call that? Landscape of war, right?
Yeah. I like Warfield.
I do too. Warfield.
Run with it.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. I think you just made it up as a thing, but I like it.
Warfield.
I've never heard anyone say that. Battlefield, I think is what people usually say.
A battle feels a little, I don't know. That feels a little light. I'm sorry. I'm going. We gotta go up a notch. Battlefield.
Oh,
come on.
This is gonna be a long episode, huh?
All right, so we got a Warfield, which is definitely a word. We get some shots of Crusaders doing slow-mo shots, them doing stuff, right? They are Crusaders.
Are they
right?
Crusaders?
I think. I don't know.
They do talk about God later, but it's not immediately obvious to me that they're Crusaders.
If you've got a cross in your chest and you got a sword,
are they crosses?
They got a cross in their chest, and you're talking about God and swords. You're a Crusader, right?
Fair enough.
Pretty sure that sets you in that time period.
Yeah.
I got to do I got to do some history homework because I'm not sure how this all interacts. But
it doesn't. Spoilers.
Okay,
this is not based on historical events.
I'm not sure how this all works out, but hey,
yeah, I'm 80% sure right now this is not based on a true story.
All right, so we got a short shot. We got a shot of the war field.
Mm-hmm.
Crusaders doing stuff.
And we aged yourself 20 years.
Warfield. And we got bloody faced Christian Haydensen, right? C. Hayden.
Yeah.
He's after obviously he's killed some younglings and he's like, we do God's work.
Is that what he said? I listened to it 4 times and I think that's what I landed on, but I could not understand him for the life of me.
In this entire trailer, does it sound like and when you see his face and he's speaking, does it sound like he's being overdubbed?
Yeah, I just think the mixing is very bad. I think all of the sound effects were too loud, all of the background guys were too loud. Everything, you couldn't hear any of the main lines. That was my biggest gripe with him.
All those shots when he's like they're on him and he's speaking, it sounded like someone had like he came back in and like overdubbed himself. Take off the helmet, Vader. Just fucking speak. All right, so he's bloody faced up, and there's some more slow-mo action of like pillaging, right? And
stuff on fire.
Stuff's on fire.
Bloody Nick Cage now.
Nick Cage is walking, and then we get a voice over him. He's like, there are women and children in there, right? So I feel like we're getting a little setup of like these two guys have seen some shit together, and there's probably some murdering of children, younglings.
Yep. All the younglings.
Yeah. Christian Haydensen's
dead on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, he's done that before, right?
Directly responsible, we can assume. It's his MO.
And he's looking sad over, these dead children and women.
Nick Cage is not Hayden Christensen. Christian Haydensen.
Yeah.
He's not looking forlorn upon the children. He doesn't give a shit.
No. Nick Cage then is looking very Nick Cage and looking very bloody faced and very and the music is swelling.
Mildly disturbed.
Yeah, and he's just like, well, yeah, I mean that's
looks
Nick
kind
Cage.
Of confused.
I think that's Nick Cage look, right?
You mean top actor of our time?
The Marlon Brando of our time.
Oh man, did you see the unbearable weight of?
No, I didn't yet. Don't spoil it.
I won't, but it's so good. You have to see it ASAP.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, all right. Good chat.
Go see it between now and 2 days from now.
Potentially, if this isn't good, we can
take another outtake.
We can take another movie. Like that's because if we do.
Well, I'm trying to generate content for listeners. That's what. Yeah. When I solicited feedback earlier, I'm soliciting again now, mid episode. SesameStat@gmail.com. Tell us if you want more outtakes. Like, do you want to hear us talk about the new Nick Cage movie? Because it's good.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we should keep going.
We should. All right. So then, we've established kind of what's going on here. Well, no, actually not at all. But
not at all. Yeah.
No, not at all. So we get
credits of the studio here.
Yeah.
ArcLight Films Worldwide, which what?
Yikes.
Is this just because? Is this like that one time we watched like a movie that was years later, and so it looked like it was a direct-to-TV, but it was actually a real movie at one point?
Yeah.
Like, This must have been released in theaters, right?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Also, like, couldn't you just stop at ArcLight Films? Like, that sounds like a legit kind of cool.
Well, right? ArcLight's I assumed it's related to the theater chain, right?
Oh, there's a theater chain called ArcLight?
Famous theater chain called ArcLight? Yeah. They're like big in LA. There's one they were building by the
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a big
LA,
I'm
sorry, you
Hollywood.
know things that I don't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, today you're one of the lucky 10,000, buddy. I'm educating you right now.
Oh, please go on.
Yeah, it's like a very nice movie chain. It's like I think it's like an Alamo Draft House style. You can get like beers and stuff. Yeah, as we know, critical to a movie theater experience.
Beers, yeah.
Yes, quite indubitably.
Oh, the butter is real.
What?
What? The popcorn on the popcorn. There's beer.
Oh, I thought you were talking about butter beer. I thought we were doing a Harry Potter thing. Like last
no, we don't want butter beer. No, butter beer is terrible. That's not what we want.
That's right. That's what I thought we agreed on.
Yeah, we're still in agreement on that.
Yes.
Okay. ArcLight theaters, not related to ArcLight Films, but ArcLight.
Well, do we know that for a fact?
You know what? We'll do some homework. We'll find out for part one.
We will.
Stick around.
We will.
So, because we got to move on here. But yikes. Worldwide sales. Yikes. Who puts that on the end of a title of a fucking company? Worldwide sales? That's like, what?
Unnecessary.
So it's like we want to say it's like they were like we sell stuff internationally, but they got kind of lazy at the end. We're worldwide sales. Then this trailer gets fired up. So now from this point on, like it just gets, I don't know, it gets pretty chaotic. Yeah. Am I wrong in saying that?
The whole trailer is very clip heavy. Like a lot of
the cuts happen faster than a Crusader's sword.
Those swords are really heavy.
Yeah, they actually. Yeah, so it's a little slow. All right, maybe a Crusader's tag. Anyways, all right.
More importantly, did you already say the guy tells the kid that he's going to be the king?
No, I haven't said that yet. That's the next part. Okay. All right.
Now so we got a kid.
So we had a kid.
We got a guy.
We had a kid. We got a guy. We got an old guy and we got a kid. Young kid. Childlike. And then we get and then we cut quickly to some slightly older kid, teenager, probably, right?
Maybe early 20s.
Clearly the bad guy because he's wearing all black and he's just yelling. He's like, "Throat is my birthright," but not in that accent because he's Chinese. I can say that, right? I can say he's Chinese because they're in China, right?
Yeah, you can definitely say that he's Chinese because we're in China. Yeah. But also like he does kind of have like a weird British accent. Like
does he? So. Oh, did he? Oh no.
They all do. Everyone in this movie kind of has a weird accent.
They do.
Except for Christian Haydensen. Right. The only one not doing an accent. I think they realize he can't.
That's why they overdubbed him.
Maybe.
It's gonna be weird because they definitely did.
Yeah, half the crew sound like Nicolas. Yeah, we'll get
Can't
to
wait.
Nicolas vaguely British.
Yeah, he sounds like British Irish. He's like whatever. He was on a. Like he went and made this movie like after being on an episode with us and just doing fake accents. How'd you find me, lad? What? Are you Irish? What's going on right now? Anyways, all right.
I've been doing my Michael Caine's all day.
That's my sword this down. All right. So we got a slightly older kid wearing all black, and he's just like, I'm birthright of the throne, blah, blah. And then he stabs the old guy who was the scene earlier. So we got a older son stabbing dad, being like, I'm taking
presumably dad, yeah.
Well, he's a king, right? And then we know that the younger. Presumably.
Sure.
Okay, sure. And then you get a quick shot of him being like, I've just killed my dad.
I'm wondering.
And I've just killed the king.
Sorry, I'll say we're prognosticate. I was about to prognosticate.
Yeah, we
do that. We've been doing that lately.
I know. We jumped the gun.
We're so good at holding ourselves accountable to that earlier.
All right. So then we get him saying this is the young guy who we don't know his name yet. We don't know anyone's names actually in this. There's no names in this all, but we get the younger teenager kid who just killed the dad is being like, some of my younger brother, my baby brother.
Some of my baby brother.
My baby brother, just a baby in a basket. And anytime I can do a Daniel Plainview accent, I'm all on board. And then we cut to a woman who is clearly, I'm just going to say it's the sister of the younger and the older brother.
Yes. Well,
I can say that.
Well, you can, but I'm going to prognosticate against you later.
You can prognosticate all you want.
We'll prognosticate off about it.
All right. So she's like, Father chose you. She's saying this to the little baby brother who's a little kid.
That's right.
Because he knows you're strong. To her younger brother, whatever, and because he's the true heir to the throne.
Sure. Meanwhile,
hold on. That's
what?
I just had a moment. No, prognostication moment there. Because he's the true. I got you. Now I reread it. Now I re-see it.
Now that you reread it. Now that you re-see it.
Yeah. Okay. I see where you're heading now.
We are on the same page.
Can't wait. Fire it up.
Yeah. You're a regular Liz Milano. Just solving mysteries.
I mean, I've been known to be a professional mystery solver, so
I'm a bit of a scientist myself.
All right, so then we get the woman opening a door. The same woman, the sister, she's opening a door. Someone flipping over a table, and then we're basically in a local tavern. It seems like, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
And we got someone flipping over a table. We got shenanigans happening. No one
glass breaking.
Right? She's screaming.
Swords come out.
The little brother is being held by knife. Throat, gun, whatever, and not gun, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and then and I'd say it's a sword.
Yeah,
a small sword.
Yeah, the gun of the time.
That's right. Right. And Christian Haydensen then throws a dagger in through the guy's eye patch.
Yeah, he just shows up all dreamy faced, and he's just kind of like, "Hey, what's up?" I can't wait to see how the scene plays out. And he just launches a sword into the guy who's holding the little kid's, little kid at knife point.
Already lost that eye.
Knife point.
Into his gone eye.
Bullseye, right? Am I right?
Yeah, wicked funny.
$5 says I could take your already out eye from here.
Well, I think it went into his brain this time.
Yeah. Well,
he seems dead.
He still lost his 5 pence.
That's right.
Or whatever they have there in this time.
Capitalism, yeah.
And then we cut to the sister here. And she's asking, obviously, Christian Haydensen, like, hey, white guy, can you help us?
You're our only hope. And he's like, all right.
Sure.
Sand.
Because it gets everywhere. I hate it. And then we cut to, now they're on horseback. We get a little of them traveling. So we get a little traveling kind of gang here.
Well, this is when they get a bunch of exposition where they're like,
yes,
let's go to the Silver Mountains where there are bandits who don't like the big brother and his men. And so we're going to go get them to help us. Like, oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. And then there's a bunch of quick cuts of the sister there, troops, spies, people running through woods. Like it was kind of a really quick cut. Yeah, a little
arrow fighting.
Little arrow fight, some archery going on there. That's always fun.
And then
we, oh boy. So during this quick cutscene, by the way, and then we get there's a shot of, isn't this like there's a shot of Christian Haydensen looks like he got like kind of hit with some drugged up arrow. You got hit, right? And he kind of passes out, right? Whatever. That's important because like when we cut to, right? The next scene. So there's dudes on boats, they're shooting arrows. Older brother telling someone, he's like, we got to do this thing. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah.
So Christian Haydensen, he's shot at him. He's kind of wobbly, falls over, cuts the black, and then here he is.
How'd you find me, lad? And you're like, what? Excuse me, Nick Cage?
Meanwhile, time is like, how did you find us there, Irishman?
Yeah. They're after me, Lucky Charms. Excuse me, Nick Cage?
I don't know what no clue what accent that's supposed to be. But it's there. It's something. So, Christian Haydensen, he's not looking too good. And then we get
wakes him up with that.
And then we get a quick little flash backstory, I think, right? Where we get a little backstory of flashes of Nick Cage.
To the beginning of the movie, like the beginning of the trailer.
Right. Yeah, right?
We get like 10 seconds of replay from the beginning of the trailer. I'm like, wait. I don't think I've ever seen a trailer where they recall the beginning of the trailer. I like it.
So just filling in some gaps in the beginning of the trailer.
In case you missed it.
We get
35 seconds ago.
Them hanging out, doing some crusading stuff, and apparently they were friends. They were buds. They fought alongside each other, which we already know this because, beginning.
Because of course. Yes, 35 seconds ago.
And then we cut to the little brother being like, "Oh man, this is gonna be so good." The little dude saying like, "You're the outlaw they call the white ghost."
I am the white ghost, and you're like, "Wait, I thought you were doing an accent earlier."
If you just throw in lad at the end of it, then problem solved, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking fantastic.
Then we get some more exposition from the little boy here. If we escape my brother, I'll be the king. I'll give you a reward. And Nick Cage is like, how old are you? 10? And the kid goes, 14. And then Nick Cage and Christian Haydensen just laugh at him. You're like, what? This is serious, guys.
They don't care.
Yeah, brutal.
And then we're
it's more quick cuts of like sword fighting, battle scenes, right?
Yeah, a bunch of sword fights, close up of faces that, and I'm not sure if they matter or not. It's so
already
fast.
So bored.
It's so
Okay, this movie's gonna be so boring.
It's so fast, and it's just like, oh man, this is one of those trailers like you can sense it where like the cuts are so fast and so quick. They're just like, there's nothing good here, so we're just gonna do our best with what we got.
Yeah.
And we get Nick Cage in a voiceover. If you say this, boy, God will forgive you, lad. And Christian Haydensen doing his best, sad, concerned face look. We've seen it. We all know it. And there's more action shots of like fire bombs and people on fire. And Christian Haydensen, I think still his voice seems like it's overdubbed. It's really weird. Can't wait to see how it plays out in the movie. And he's
just when he gets to the God line.
Yeah, doing God's work ends in blood.
Yeah, he's like, well, one cannot know God's will. When they pretend to, it ends in blood. Oh,
it's a pretty badass line. I mean,
okay,
but yeah, not wrong.
And then Nick Cage has a sword and a dagger, and is stabbing people. Which,
come on,
when in Rome.
Yeah.
Then Christian Haydensen drops a sword off of a building into the ground. Why?
I don't know. Maybe he's passing it off to someone. I don't know. It was like a cool shot, and they were like, "That looks cool," but does it mean anything?
No. So stupid.
More Nick Cage doing sword stuff.
And
then we get to the funny part where it cuts to Nicolas Cage in a hall, being like pouring some mead. That I'll drink to, lad.
That I'll drink too.
I can't wait. All the accents. It's so good. And then we get title card. Christian Haydensen.
Yep.
And cut to him doing some menacing sword work and shit like that. Sword play stuff. And then we cut to...
I think they grabbed one of those scenes from Revenge of the Sith. Like one of those frames was like...
And just replaces the lightsaber with like a sword.
Yeah.
Control F, find replace all.
Yeah. The same face wounds. Yeah.
And we get title card, Nicolas Cage, and him doing his thing. He's got like a closed eye, looking like a samurai, and then.
Well, I think he's I think he lost his eye. I think they just made like, oh, pretend you lost your eye, and he's like, okay. So like does like a weird winky thing for half the movie. I'm prognosticating already. Sorry, but
it's all right. And then Christian Haydensen like falling off a building, and then there's a bunch of quick shots of like action shots and stuff happening, and then title card Outcast.
The end. One of the shorter trailers we've had recently, which is good.
Yeah. 2 minutes.
It was like a minute and a half.
Well, the whole thing was 2 minutes, but like the actual the whole trailer actually was like a minute and a half, minute 45, right?
Yeah.
But a lot happening in there. Too much.
Yeah, but I don't know anything, which I think is good still.
Yeah. I mean, it really gives you nothing other than maybe everything. I don't know. So
yeah. So do you have your prognostication ready, or did you want me to go?
I think I got an idea, but I don't know. Do you have yours ready, or what do you think?
Oh, I'll just go off the cuff.
Yeah, let's go for it. I don't know. Fuck it. I got an idea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you go then if you have an idea.
I think this is a prequel to the Matt Damon Great Wall movie.
Okay, go on.
I think that Christian Haydensen here and Nick Cage saved this little kid, and he's like, I've got a great idea. And they're like, what is it? And he's like, nah, my timeline's here a little bit off because I haven't done my research yet. But he's like,
okay,
I've got an idea for, we need to build a wall. And
this is 2014, remember?
Oh, yeah. You see where I'm going?
No, I don't. Keep going.
He's like, I think we need to separate, and they help him build a wall. And then it leads into, there's the ancestry thing that leads into Christian Haydensen is actually Matt Damon's like father. Again, I have to double check when the Great Wall was built. Yeah. So I'll do some math on this, but that's what I'm guessing. Matt Damon is the son of Christian Haydensen and the sister, right? Because there's definitely a love interest there. There has to be, right?
Yep.
And then Matt Damon defends the Great Wall with dragons.
That makes sense.
So I think Outcast is a prequel to the Great Wall.
Okay, that tracks.
That's where I'm going. I don't know.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I think, though, it's a precursor. I think this movie is the prequel to...
We're both going prequels.
Jiu-Jitsu. For ITMT episode, go back and listen to, because I think Nick Cage is going to be in it for 5 minutes.
I think so too.
I think this is a bait and switch again. I think they're tricking us like they did with Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
I think he's not even in this movie.
No, he got a cool mill. He's out of here.
Yeah, and I think that the older brother is not the older brother. I think the older brother is like the nephew or something like that.
So like, I think you're right. Yeah, I agree with you. Sorry, but I had my light bulb moment there.
Exactly.
I am the true heir, which means there's some
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly, right. Because back then, people put their feathers in different ink wells, right?
You can't see it. Russ is doing a lot of weird hand stuff right now.
No, it's just two fingers.
It's weirder than you think.
Okay, it does. Okay, that's true.
That's exactly right. So that's where I was going with that. I think he's like the rightful heir, maybe even a love interest to the sister.
Could be because they're made. I don't think they're actually brother and sister. They're steps.
X. I think it's an X situation, maybe.
X formerly alive.
And I hope tying ours both together, I hope it's like a jiu-jitsu Great Wall hybrid where there's like an alien factor that we don't know about. Like, because right now, everything that we see is like very straightforward. Everything's very
classic.
Okay,
like
by the books, medieval sword fights and whatever else.
Right.
I think there's going to be some kind of supernatural or
what if a predator shows up?
Sci-fi.
Right?
Yeah. I think they're going to surprise it. I think we got some twists and turns ahead of us. I hope.
I feel pretty good about that. So we're going with it's a prequel to the Great Wall Matt Damon film and.
The Great Wall meets Jiu-Jitsu.
Meets Jiu-Jitsu. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And that way we can't use either of those in our pitches.
That solves that problem too. So
we'll find out on a couple of days from now.
Yeah. I think that's it, right?
Yep.
If you want to find out if our prognostications are correct, you should listen next week. So thanks for listening to this. If you made it this far, appreciate it. You know the outros are the best part, but next week we'll be back with a full breakdown of, I forgot the name of the movie. I was about to say Jiu-Jitsu Great Wall. No, it's Outcast.
Black Eyed Peas.
Next week. In the meantime, you should follow us on Instagram. We post some fun stuff up there. at It's This Meets That. We're ITMT Pod on Twitter. I've been a little slacking on the Twitter, but you should still follow it.
Sure.
Follow it. You never know. You might be surprised one day and be like, oh.
Yeah, we might leave Twitter when Elon Musk take over. Who knows?
Most likely.
Could turn into a Nazi hell scheme. It's possible. Like it's not already.
like it's not already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. But if you're, whatever you are, wherever you listen to us, Spotify, Apple, anything else, subscribe, listen, follow, and do your part to save the nation.
That's right.
From tyranny.
Right. Vote. Everybody vote.
Everybody vote and save
and then
the nation.
some.
And then
everybody vote plus.
Plus. This is the plus part.
That's right. Yeah, this is the plus part specifically. Because while you're subscribing to our podcast to help save the nation, you can also leave us a review. If you've already listened to this episode, clearly you're hearing my voice right now as we do the outro. If you made it this far, so you have listened to at least one episode. Leave us a review. How good was this one episode? 5 stars, some would say, especially if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Do these stars go to 6?
Yeah, I don't want to put stars in your mouth, but whatever you're feeling. Yeah. So do that. Or if you're feeling old fashioned like Laurel did, you can send us an email, thismeetsthat@gmail.com. Or if you forgot everything I just said, because the outros are too long, you can find everything I just said, all the important information at least, and also our contact information, and also old episodes, everything you could ever want to know about ITMT at our website. It's thismeetsthat.com. The website. It's titled The Website.
You good?
Yep. Thank you.